Hey, it's Joe, founder and creator of GPSforlove.com. Today I'd like to share an email I received from one of our members after response to our latest video, Do You Believe in Second Chances? And I'm actually going to read the email to you. And it says, do I believe in second chances? Yes, but when is enough enough? As a woman, you keep thinking that, aha, this time he's got it, and yet he doesn't. My guy broke up with me again last week. He does this every few months with the same reason. I don't feel the same level of love that I used to when we first started dating. I'm not where you are on that level. I don't know why that is, and I don't see a future together. I don't know if it's because how we met, but I know that I can't live with you, and I can't live without you. Joe, I don't get this. He seems to disappear for a few weeks, and maybe even a month, and then he comes back. And I kid you not, I get the same exact reason every time he breaks up with me, and he says the same exact things. My question is, if he doesn't see a future together, why does he keep coming back? He says he's going to leave me alone, but I know that he won't. When is enough enough? You know, Patsy, I feel your pain, and for every one of you who may be in this situation or who's been in this situation in the past where you're scratching your head trying to figure it out, I'm going, what the hell is going on? So I want you to hold back. You're going to love this video because there's two things going on here. There's the superficial thing, the superficial problem, and then the deep problem. So the superficial problem, which is kind of up here, right at the surface, which is, why is this guy doing this? I don't get this. And then the deeper problem, which is down here, which is, why am I allowing this shit to go on? So because Patsy wrote in and she's really struggling with this, I want to address this first. And so it's kind of like, why is this guy doing this? And the real simple answer is because he's a coward. Okay. If you've read my special report, The 5 Emotionally Unavailable Guys, this guy is the telltale coward. He can't go all in, and he can't go all out. You know, the second he's all in, he gets scared, he runs away. The second he's out on his own for a while, and he's confronted with being alone, he's got to run back. This guy is not good relationship material. How do I know? Simply because I understand human behavior, and I understand what's driving this guy. And so you have to understand, this has nothing to do with you. This is where this guy is at emotionally. In his unconscious mind, he's afraid. He's got something linked up that if you had this guy and you were talking to him and you looked at his history, you found out that he's gotten hurt. He's gotten burned. And because of that, he's afraid of getting hurt. He's afraid of getting burned again. And so you gotta understand is that you can't fix this guy. You can't save this guy. He's got to do this work on his own. And that's why this guy vacillates so much. That's why he's in and that's why he's out. Because this is all his unconscious stuff. Until he faces it, until he deals with it, until he works on it, he's going to keep this pattern, whether it's with you or anybody else. So you've got to just learn to cut your losses and tell him and show him that you're not going to put up with this crap anymore. And that leads us to the deeper problem. Okay, that's the one going on really down here, really deep down below. And that question is, why put up with this? Why do you allow yourself to be with a guy who doesn't consistently show you that he's the man you're ultimately looking for? Because let's be real, being in these yo-yo relationships sucks. We may have little glimpses of happiness. Okay, the sex may be great when he's around. But the reality is the emotional turmoil, the emotional torture in being one of these roller coaster relationships absolutely sucks. How do I know? Because I've been in them myself. I know exactly what it's like. And I know the stories and I know the BS that we keep telling ourselves. So if you really want to solve this problem once and for all, because it doesn't have anything to do with the guy, it has to do with you and who you're being. You have to take some mirror time and ask yourself, why do I allow this to happen? Why do I put up with this? Why do I show the guy that it's okay for him to disappear and then come back? And again, I'm all for doing it once, but when it happens over and over and nothing changes, then you got to take a good look in the mirror. And as my grandfather used to say, fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Okay, is that you allow this to happen. So again, this isn't to point fingers. This is how to get to the root cause of the problem. Because this is why so many of us struggle in this whole dating and relationship world. Is that we don't own our awesomeness. And our own fears, our own insecurities, our own stuff allows people to treat us in ways that we don't really desire and we don't really deserve. So you will get to the point, to ultimately answer the question, when is enough enough? Enough is enough when you decide that it's enough. And that's different for everyone. I had to go to a point in 3 years of a roller coaster relationship to get to the point in my life, 30 days away from walking down the aisle, where I was like, that's it, I'm done. I don't care about the possibilities. I don't care about the future. I don't care about the hope that it one day may happen. It's not happening. It hasn't been happening. And the reality is it's probably not going to happen. So I'm not willing to take that risk anymore. So when you get to that point where you decide that enough is enough, that's when you'll make the changes. That's when all the games, all the drama, and all the BS will stop. As always, I know I've thrown a lot at you, but again, I want you to be able to get to the root cause of what's really going on so you can go out and create that relationship that you really deserve with a guy who's going to stick around, who's going to be there for you, who's going to give you the love, honor, respect, and the excitement that you want in and out of the bedroom. As always, it's an honor and privilege to be with you. I'll see you next time. Much love.